like the West End Center that Wells Fargo, Wachovia left would be ideal. It used to be the Sears, has parking on the roof. And I think one day we'll all wake up and say, we got a grocery store coming. And the more and more, like, what's really interesting about grocery stores is that you really can't incent them to come to your city or their location. The reason for that is that real grocery stores, the main big ones, is that they make their money on selling perishable food, and they really know their business. And so they can't have the meat and poultry and vegetables go bad and the dairy stuff. And so they need to be somewhere where they can move it. And I believe that we're very close to having that market. But I also think that when you draw the circles like they do, and they look at the different circles, Publix didn't help us by moving into Miller Street.
Mm.
And that's something that that circle starts to come into the West End to the other areas. And so folks who live in downtown, a lot of times people don't think about this, but a grocery store, people shop. A lot of people, I'm surprised how many people I get that are very emotional about downtown grocery store. And then there's some that really aren't, but love shopping anywhere they can, like shop multiple places. But I'll tell you one thing, that even if we located a shopping grocery store, let's say there was a place near or in the Innovation Quarter, or on the other side, on the bookend side, it was near West End or near the baseball stadium. Folks that live on either side of downtown probably aren't going to walk the full distance to the grocery store, so they're going to drive to it. That's kind of, it really kind of comes down to the cost of building the parking center or the grocery or the parking within the grocery store is really very cost prohibitive but Publix did it. And so I think that it's a part of our downtown plan. And I think for us, we just have to be patient and continually pursue. We do have a local franchise here in town, Lowe's Foods.
Hmm.
I know Don Flo tried to talk to him, the same parking lot that he's using for the amphitheater. He tried to recruit the grocery store. And there are many other efforts. But at the end of the day, they're just not certain that they're going to sell all of their perishable foods.
Well, I appreciate your commitment to it, and I value your optimism around it, and that's what it takes to make big things happen and things that oftentimes are hard to do. So I appreciate the work that you're continuing to do around it. Many years ago, I worked with the team to try to actually get a co-op grocery store to downtown Winston. We were trying to get a second Deep Roots to come over from Greensboro. So I know this has been something in the workings for a very long time.